I'm going to give you 5 steps on how to break your phone and social media and smartphone addiction, whatever you want to call it, right? Number 1 is shut off your notifications, all right? I see people, they're getting notified every 5 seconds from some app or some social media things. How could you concentrate? How could you experience life, in the real world if every 5 seconds you're being interrupted by a notification of some useless crap? Step number 2, it's pretty cool, pretty interesting. Most people don't even know about this. You could go into the settings on your phone and change it from like a colorful screen to grayscale, which is just black and whites and stuff. And it makes it look very boring, and you realize that the colors are very engaging, very captivating. We see colors and it elicits emotions from us. So I think part of, we all know the goal of these phones and these apps is to keep us addicted, keep us on the platforms more and more and more, and steal our life. So our goal is to make it less of an immersive, less of it a captivating experience, turning it to grayscale mode on your phone. Give it a shot. It really works for me. The phone just is like a utility now. It's not something cool that like you want to play with like a little kid. Even a side note, if you just look at these apps, look at the designs, they look kind of bubbly, kind of like they're for little kids. Like they want to turn grown adults into a bunch of 4-year-old and 5-year-olds playing video games, using texting apps and social media apps. They look like they're designed for little kids and girls, all right? They don't look like there's something for a grown-ass man to be using, okay? So you put your phone in grayscale mode. It's more of a utility, not some flamboyant rainbow thing that you look at, okay? The third one is to schedule and plan your mindless zombie scrolling time, all right? Because you probably are never, no matter how much I'll tell you or people will tell you you don't need social media, get off social media, you're probably going to stay on it and you're going to be involved in it to some degree, and maybe in a small amount of use, it's cool to be able to connect with people all around the world as you travel or whatever you're doing, right? So schedule your mindless zombie scrolling time to maybe 15 minutes a night. 8 p.m., after dinner, you check 15 minutes, you just mindlessly scroll, and you set a timer for your mindless zombie scrolling time. All right, so that's number 3. Okay, so number 4 is going to be, obsessively track your screen time. All the phones today now, I believe, have this. If they don't, you can get an app for it, where it shows you the amount of time that you're staring at your screen on your phone. So step number 4 is track your screen time and obsessively work at reducing it, okay? I first got the screen time app or the feature on my phone, and I was just assuming I was using my phone maybe an hour and a half a day, 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there, 10 minutes there. I was completely shocked that it was, it's okay, está bien. I was completely shocked that my screen time was like 3.5 hours a day, and I look at that as that's 3.5 hours stolen from me by this device. It's 3.5 hours that I will never get back in my life. And it was really shocking. It was a brutal wake-up call. And so my goal is get it under an hour a day. Some days I can get it like 15 minutes, but some days, if you're being social, making plans, texting people at night, it'll be maybe around an hour for me. Now, step number 5 is the reverse. You're going to actively increase the amount of time without your phone. Okay, so I embrace something. I really like it. It works a lot for me. I call it wake up, phone off. Wake up, phone off. I wake up in the morning, I shut my phone off, I go to the gym, I come back, I shower, I take my laptop to the cafe. I work for 3 or 4 hours of complete focus. If you've never done this and you try it, you will see how much phones affect you, because without it, you become Superman. You become able to focus on a deep, intense level and get shit done. Right? So then I go back, I have lunch, and then I go back to my apartment and I'll check my phone at maybe 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. And then I shut it off again, I check it maybe after dinner. I'm working on actively increasing the amount of time where literally it's impossible for me to look at my phone or to check it or to be disturbed, because I shut the motherfucking thing off and I leave it in my apartment, and I leave my apartment and I go out and I get stuff done. This is the most powerful way to not have it disturbing you. Don't let it be a part of your life. Give yourself time in the real world, in real life, doing the things that are important to you, being productive, focusing, achieving your goals, and that is how in my opinion, you could break your social media and smartphone addiction. If you like this type of content, help my new channel out, hit subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you get notified. Obviously, that's what a notification bell would do. And if you have any feedback or questions, throw them in the comments section. I reply to every single comment. All right? Thanks a lot. See you in the next video.